Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do something fun, a little different. I've never done a story time on my channel before. So I thought I would start with my nose job. I knew I had a big nose. I'll try to find a picture of me with my nose before. Not many people know I got a nose job, even people close to me don't know I got one. It all started my senior year of high school. I was playing street hockey. I don't know what you would call it. It's hockey, but it's with a ball, and it was in gym class. I decided to go ham and try to be a gym class hero back when that was the thing. This girl was in front of me, and I don't know if she turned her head or she was trying to do it or whatnot, but she ended up headbutting me in my nose. My nose is just blushing, gushing blood. We're both down on the ground, the two of us. I'm sure she didn't mean to or whatever. The gym teacher picks me up really quick, walks me to the nurse's office. Mind you, I know lots of people get nosebleeds. I've gotten one in my life prior to this, and it was because I was sledding and ran into a tree with my cousin. So I only had 2 nosebleeds my entire life, and this is my second one, was getting headbutted to the nose. So yeah, I was super swollen. My eyes, I think I was crying. I was laughing too in the mirror, just because I had the nurse's office. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, I look crazy. So then my mom comes and picks me up, and she's just like, what is going on? And we go over to the ER, just the nurse told us to, so we did that. And we go into the ER and they take a couple MRI or CAT scan, I don't know. Either way, I've got like huge black films of it because that's what the doctor requested. But anyway, so we got those, and they tell me that I broke my septum, I guess, is deviated, and then like one side of my nose broke as well. But it wasn't like anything disastrous. It was just kind of broken, and I guess they didn't feel like they needed to put it back into place. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how that works. They just told me to go see a ENT and that it was broken, and that's about it. Sent me home. So then we ended up going to an ENT. I don't know if it was a few days later or a week later. I can't remember. And they looked at my scans. He told me more information. Just that I think the septum was deviated or something. Basically, I could get it fixed, but also I could probably live without getting it fixed. It was kind of up to me. That is when I called my stepmom. We were pretty excited because I think it made it possible to look into getting a nose job. So that was end of 2014, very beginning of 2015. So I was out for swimming for 3 weeks, came back. My first day back, I ended up winning diving regionals with tape on my nose. Also can insert a picture of that. And then I think a week later I had regionals. Anyway, besides the point, fast forward. So now it's fall semester of college, and I was in Utah at the time. I'm originally from New York, but I was living in Utah going to school, and my dad and stepmom had recently moved out to Park City. So they were also there, and we decided to set up another ENT visit with a doctor out there that could also perform plastic surgery. So we went in, and he's like, yep, your septum's deviated, blah, 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 and we can get plastic surgery if you want. And I was like, heck yeah, sign me up for that. He wanted to be very careful and not go crazy on it, which is great, but also like if I'm getting a nose job, like I want it to be perfect. But anyway, so he was upfront about it. I probably should have been more vocal in my opinions. Scheduled the surgery, and we went for it. The thing that was great about him is he could also fix what was wrong with it, as well as make it prettier. In reality, I wanted a nose job. I didn't like my nose. And also I was afraid to tell people that's what I was doing. I thought it was embarrassing that I needed one, or that I didn't like my nose, even though it was very obvious. I had a lot of insecurities at the time. I had terrible acne. I'm sure you'll see in the pictures. Terrible. And I had a crazy nose, and it was not a great time in my life. And so I didn't want to tell anybody. So I was like, yep, my septum's broken. I'm going to get it fixed. So anyway, I got it done between fall and winter semesters. I know it's spring semester for a lot of people. So I got my nose surgery done. I'll insert pictures and any videos I can find here. I looked crazy. I was super high on drugs. My mom ended up flying out from New York to take care of me. I didn't know what to expect. I was 18. This is December 2015. So I broke my nose about a year before. And now it's December 2015, and I'm getting the surgery. Basically like on Christmas, right around Christmas. And they gave me some hardcore drugs. I don't even remember what they were called. Loratab. I think they gave me Loratab. And I think my mom was just religious about giving it to me because I can be dramatic. So every 6 hours she would wake me up, give me my Loratab, and I'd sleep. And so I basically just slept that entire week, I would say. Or if I was awake, I'd be watching House or Friends. But literally that was it. That's all I did. And I did sleep in a reclining chair. I don't remember why I did it at this point. So I got a bunch of front zip Victoria's Secret sports bras because I thought they'd be a little comfortable. And I liked that they were zipping from the front so I could take them on and off. And then I just wore a loose zip up sweatshirt on top of that. So basically we're just sweatpants and zip up things in the front. I don't know how it is for everyone, but from my personal experience, I was not allowed to shower or get my face wet because I had what they do is they have splints in each nose, and they're huge. Like, honestly, I'm not even joking. They're this big, and they like are in your nose, and they go all the way down your nasal cavity. Those are the worst. And then you have your stitches, and then you have like this hard plastic piece on your nose, and then it's all bandaged up on top of that. And then I also had I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like a mask, but like just for your nose, and you put gauze in there, and it just caught all the bleeding. Mine bled for a few days. And if it wasn't, there was like snot in there because I like couldn't sniffle, and it was a mess. And then you had to clean it with Q-tips, and that was not fun. And I couldn't wash my face, and I had really bad acne at the time, so I got these like facial pad things, you know, that come in like that tub, and you like take them out and you just like wipe them everywhere. Ton of dry shampoo because I couldn't really wash my hair. I think one time I took a bath and was just super careful, but it was not fun. I think I had to wait though a few days for some reason. This is a while ago, so I'm trying to remember everything. Anyway, so I think it was about a week before I could go in and get my splints taken out and the stitches cut. That was awful. It was so awful for me. I almost passed out twice doing it. It was awful. So the nose surgery, it sounds scary. You wake up fine. They put lidocaine like in your nose. Funny story. So when I woke up, I was super like, thank you. You are all so great. Like I was high on drugs, and and they told me they put lidocaine in my nose, but all I heard was there's cocaine in your nose. And I was like, no way, that's cool. So I'm like going home telling all my family, and I like tell my older brother, I'm like, they put cocaine in my nose. And he's like, oh, I gotta go get a nose job. Or it was something stupid, but it was really funny. And like, I thought for years that it was cocaine until somebody's like, it's probably lidocaine. I don't think they're gonna put cocaine in your nose. And I was like, oh, I am an idiot. Like, obviously there's not cocaine in my nose, but anyway, it was just one of those funny things. But yeah, so the whole surgery and the recovery process wasn't bad at all. Totally fine. But going in to get so the hard plastic and the tape comes off. That's not bad. But when they cut the stitches, it stings so bad. It's awful. And then taking the splints out, I just hated, because like they were like sucking. I don't know if they were like trying to like get all the blood or whatnot, but they're pulling it and sucking it, and like literally I felt like air was just leaving my body and I just could not breathe, and I was like, everything was going black. I don't remember if the splints hurt necessarily, but it was very, very uncomfortable. And then getting the stitches out hurt really bad. So that was it, getting that off, and then I would have to tape it and keep it there, and then I would have to like massage it and stuff like that. And after a couple weeks, they also would put steroid shots in my nose to break down the scar tissue, because I guess surgery, yeah. Anyway, so they did that. I know they made a cut like right here on my nose, and they like flipped it up, and I had a scar for a little bit, but it faded. I don't think they cut anywhere else though. They might have like cut down here, but I know for sure they did right there, and I had like the tiniest of scar, but you couldn't really see it, and it's gone now. But yeah, getting the steroid shots, those hurt really bad too. It was just getting like bee stings in your nose over and over and over again. So you're like, your eyes are just watering and you're just like, ugh, you know, like I would 100% rather get my blood drawn like 100 times in a row than getting steroid shots in my nose. So that wasn't fun. Yeah, and I was supposed to do like massages where you go like this or that or whatnot to like break down the scar tissue, I think. And I wasn't great about doing that, I'll be honest. But anyway, so it has been like 5 years since I've gotten my nose job. This is what it looks like now. Sadly, I did kind of dent it again. My goals of the surgery were to have this more narrow, to have my profile shorter, and then also to have the 3 bump, because I had 1 and I hated it. And so they like would stick cartilage around, and they like, so my profile I still don't love. I think it's still pretty big. I don't mind the face on, but 2 or 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I was grabbing something and a board fell on my nose and broke it again. So I don't know if you can tell this, there's like a little divot right here, and there's a piece of cartilage that's like hard right here, but it's not there. I don't know if you can see that divot. It's not on the other side. So I kind of ruined my nose job. But I would be open to getting another one, just because, like I said, I don't love the profile of my nose. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely livable now. This isn't the best thing in the world, but it honestly doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, let me know. Would you guys ever get a nose job? Do you like these story times? Do you have any questions about my experience? Yeah, be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.